komo kakra Black Queens nyame adom mo ko UAE akobo Pink Ladies Cup na coach Kimlas atakwasi dini ya dai Jockingrim yeah on the 26 women's squad abatuja na Bismarck project squad my na fe yehwemu kakra I think atakra asa efe no eze ama pele kan asem ne ze omo friendly games my girls ne bopa
yes yanka say omo attitude towards women football apija
okay Martin today ever haso enti join live on Facebook up him so already on Facebook squad ninie Cynthia Colum Afi Amenyaku Rose Ba Benedict Simmons Comfort Yeboa Josephine Bonsu Anastasia Echa Boache Portia captain no and Alexandra Emefate Susan Amadia Dinah Amwaku Grace Asantua Jennifer Kujo Abigail Kofi Kim hey coach ni banana
with the same spelling check him last and I Kim
Abigail Kofi Kim
oh masa oni ni baby ah Kofi Sashim Obao
na nyema
hey Obao Kofi Mintibi
okay
and MC didn't to be
last name
MC didn't to be
Adijipina Zakaria Doris Bwadua Sharon Simpson Stella Nyamiche Alice Kusi Priscilla Adobia Princess Mafo Helen Alumenu Chantel Boache Holo ana Evelyn Badu Wasima Mohammed Nafe Nancy Amwemu 26 women's squad coach no atuja na hwemu a ene yenya deputant enso ewom Dinah Amwako Sharon Simpson Rose Ba Alexandra Emefate Ajapina Zakaria anafe Helen Alumenu omo enso the you can say omo make your debut squad no emu enso eno ntino journey live on Facebook Alexandra or nice Sharon enso kranye bad bibia
oh man you sure
okay enti ano dey tie eno na the honorable sports minister Kofi Idi Adams enso den sam kakra kotuga ewo parliament na cheche sports fan no ho ensem kakra yentie said the honorable edituya.
The Ghana Sports Fund provides us that system. It creates a structured, transparent, and accountable framework to support infrastructure development, school and grassroots sports, elite athlete preparation, welfare systems, and recreation. It allows us to move from ad hoc allocations to predictable investment. It signals to the private sector that sport and recreation is not a favor. It is an industry. Right Honorable Speaker, I am happy to inform this august House that the first contribution to this fund has already been made. The National Investment Bank has demonstrated leadership with a donation of 100,000 Ghana cedis. That gesture must not stand alone. It must mark the beginning of a national movement. In that spirit, I will donate 2 months of my salary to the Ghana Sports Fund effective February 2026. Right Honorable Speaker, let me repeat to the hearing of those who didn't hear that in that spirit, I will donate 2 months of my salary to the Ghana Sports Fund effective February 2026. If we expect the private sector to invest, if we expect federations to reform, if we expect young athletes to commit, then leadership must also commit. I respectfully call on members of this House, ministers of state, and the executive to support this fund in tangible ways. Government has delivered the framework. We must now collectively strengthen it.
Okay, it's way I am honorable sports minister, honorable Kofi Idi Adams. And it to Ghana, I say, also build a quarter of contribution around the sports fund.
This House has already made history by establishing the fund. Let us now make history again by supporting it. Sport is not a sector on the margins. It is present in every constituency. As we often observe, no administration, no member of parliament, no community leader has ever built connection with the people without sport playing a role. It unites where politics divides. It engages where rhetoric fails. It inspires where policy alone cannot. We have established the structure. Now we must build a culture of contribution around it. If we get this right, the Ghana Sports Fund will not merely finance competitions. It will finance opportunity. It will finance jobs. It will finance national pride. It will finance long-term economic contribution and well-being. Let this House be remembered not only as a parliament that created the Ghana Sports Fund, but as the generation of leaders that funded it, defended it, and made it work.
Wey some honorable sports minister Tuja the sports fund no eho enche ana yewura Kujofianu former GACA chairman ene na odiri juma as a board member Emma Great Olympics season ni gusu a ekoso na ana juma no ode eto ho na watre die ntia Olympics juma no ojaye.
I went there with a clear vision as to what to do, but I would say even though I had the experience behind me, I haven't worked in a purely traditional setup. You know, one person calls the shots. You need this, you have to see that particular person. Mm-hmm. At times you cannot bring in what you know. You have to do what is there. You have to follow the status quo. And in doing that, we realize that we need not sacrifice the club. So when you realize that your best is not getting you the results, definitely you don't clinch in there. You hang on there and then the team is relegated. May God forbid, that's the last thing I want to happen to me. So when I realized that I wasn't getting the results and the way things were going, I just decided to
You were not getting the results because you were being frustrated?
Yeah, to some extent, because when I look at the game, the team we put together, the game against House of that Democracy Cup, some of us were convinced that, look, we could make it to Premiership with some little bit of effort. But when we started the league itself, we realized that Division 1 was something also new to some of us. We were seeing Division 1 from afar, but having gotten in there, you realize that it's not as easy as when you are outside you might think.
Na say ensema Kujofianu kene say omo manage Kotoko ne house no. Omo ya ade. Omo ya atakra. Sema okay. Enso omo ya ade pa.
I
think
Kujofianu so no. Administration we no onye omo ntini.
Okay.
Into the moment that the team beba no.
Ebe asembesi. Na I say Ghanaian coaches lack confidence. Meaning Zuba ne be ya adwena nti yentie ni nsem okan efa Ghanaian coaches mo.
I think that one other thing is that even the confidence to stand in the dugout. You see some of them, I don't know whether it's a style that they've copied from somewhere. They just come and fold their arms, stand there. Once a while, you see them, even the confidence to shout at players and call players to correct them and stuff, not there. I've had the privilege to be in the dressing room with some of the coaches. That 15 minutes that they should talk tactics. You don't hear most of them talking about tactics. Look, the first 45 minutes, I've realized that, look, we lack this. So, to cure that, I'm going to make 1 or 2 changes. Look, player, you start warming up because you are going in to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them will just lament. Either lament about officiating, lament about the pitch, and other things. They do not talk tactics.
I think they are talking Zuba.
Oh yes.
Pa because say team bobo first half. Omu addressing room ba changes bi ama. Okoka officiating. And I Kujofianu kan yo. Na no ye BC Kotoko.
Na omo ese de bia ye de nyame ase. De bia ye drawing board.
Yenkomra.
Titates ne de one ne ya mene ne ya.
Ozi Ghana ye talent pa na ka polishing.
The raw talent and then the trainer. But when we get to the trainer, then comes the question, who trains the trainer? Because the trainer must also be trained. So if we just give them the certificates and we leave them to their fate, there will be no progression. So there must be systematic, and we are even running short of coaches. We are running short of coaches. If you lose your coach today and you are looking for an equally good coach to come,
it will be difficult.
Very difficult. Very difficult. So it's something that we will have to look at.
It's way I sema Yewura Kujofianu dia tujari a won sem no ma coach Prince Owusu Asante Kotoko coach Now on approach or the realm into the young apostles game no coach will approach on. Okay, or they are two him.
As you said already, we all know we are in difficult times, and those guys still, if you pay attention to their results last week, I think they lost. So I know they are going home to redeem themselves back, and we are also going out there to make sure we get those 3 points. So it's not going to be an easy test for us, but I think the boys are ready for it. So we try to go out there and then come out with the 3 points.
Now, I think the boys now are ready to deliver.
I think I could see how we really bounce back quickly after the defeat against House of Folk. On Tuesday and Wednesday, I was just looking at them, their body language and the way they are performing and everything. I saw that, yes, they put it away. And they know that the one ahead of them is very, very important too. So that gives me hopes that, yeah, these guys are really ready to do the job. And when they are ready, they deliver.
Okay, as a Monday, Tuesday, or more, I say yes. And you're editor now. Now, on injury situation in camp, a coach the same way to him.
We have Peter back, and then Nusa is not ready yet. I think that by next week he'll be also ready. I think the injury, we don't have that much. That's the one that I remember for now, unless I pay. I think yes, Adabo also has to go back, and then maybe next week he'll be full to come out.
Okay, Tiway, I am summer coach at the to Jana. Kotoko nsem no meeting bi akoso na supporters do na GDS coach ne moa na de metete ne se mpanimfo no coach na kasa se on try no makotoko enka top 4 nim. Yes, that is enkoma metete no intino coach Prince Owusu, that is what I'm hearing. Say on try na Kotoko enka top 4 nim.
Say Kotoko da say
Kotoko da fit.
Okay.
Nti eno ehede tie eno na how to folk ene omuni players na sia wo na the omukache players ne say omu hwe say the league ne kona akasa 12 matches right omu yi omu kakra bi ansenchen betimi asi nti no omu modern the odi kan ewo I think 44 Bismarck say table no ha 44 how to folk ewo 39 nti omuni players na kasa say omu yi omu modern kakra bi a has betimi Ag League nintino omni players na a meeting special meeting going into game anyame adoma Sunday omne Brekum Chelsea boni nintino has boys no e ka bia mpanimfo de omo asomo bose ombetua mo oma se bose ombetua ka no e de ama Heart of Folk boys no nyame adoma midweek and Ghana Premier League match day 23 say na at Vision FC Ebo Betem United referee Mohammed Mizbao Sundays games are Airbus in Senate Heart of Folk and Brekum Chelsea Ebo referee Jacob Aduntura Heart of Lions Ebo Gold Stars referee ni Kofi Gideon Ediana Stars and Ediana FC Ebo Hoho United referee Moro Idrisu Kaila United and 11 Wonders Ebo referee Dr. Imoro Osman FC Samates 1996 Ebo Mediema referee Nathan Anafo Baseke Holy Stars and Swedro All Blacks Ebo referee Maxwell Hansen Young Apostles Ebo Asando Koroko referee Abdul Latif Adare Nations FC and so any Dreams FC and Ebo referee Selom Yao Bless and I dig nama bibia akonkan and so ewo hontino we Ghana Premier League games are baso over the weekend ya dey honsem no and so ma